Hello everybody, this is Adrian from AutoBuzz.my and you join me here at the chilly hills of Cameron Highlands for the facelifted C-Class Media Drive. So hi Dennis, we are now in the facelifted Mercedes-Benz C-Class C200. Right now we are driving from Cameron Highlands Resort back to Mercedes-Benz showroom in Track KL.
Yes, and there's a mild traffic jam in Cameron Highlands and we have 212 kilometers. That's what Android Auto says.
We'll arrive about 5:30 plus minus.
Excellent.
Excellent, yeah. Friday traffic.
Yeah. Let's hope it rains.
Yeah, let's hope it rains. Might as well, right? It's gonna be bad anyway.
But anyway, the way home, it should be fun.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the C200. I guess this will be the more popular model. This C200 gets a new engine, a 1.5-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine paired to an integrated starter generator. So the transmission is a 9-speed automatic to drive the rear wheels.
The C200 will be so-called base model. It's anything but base.
Yes.
Yeah, there's more tech, a lot more safety features.
Firstly, there's a new LCD instrument cluster.
Yeah.
There's a wider infotainment screen with an Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
And then I think that is one of the first few things that people who are interested in the C-Class will notice. And I think it makes a lot of difference because the analog dials were looking
a little bit dated.
And now with this you are getting a really nice virtual cockpit.
Very nice.
And what I really like is that Mercedes-Benz Malaysia also chose a very nice open pore wood trim.
Yes.
Yeah, previously they had the very annoying piano black that really
fingerprint magnet
and dust.
Yes.
Right. This one really kind of elevates the interior, and with this grey oak
it looks a lot classier.
Yeah,
right?
It's very nice.
Very nice.
It's dark wood. Yeah.
There's one more thing we forgot to mention is this new generation steering wheel is taken straight from the S-Class.
Yeah, which is on the A-Class as well, and it has a touch control.
Yep, on both sides. It's very responsive, I must say. Very, I wouldn't say it's intuitive to use.
Yeah, you need a bit of time.
Yeah, you need a bit of time to get used to it. It's not as straightforward as the more traditional ones. With a very nice, beautiful, twisty bits. And let's talk about the dynamics of the C200. Okay, immediately I noticed it's a little bit down on power, but the engine is super responsive. I think because the integrated starter generator, it fills up the turbo lag in between. It provides a little bit of boost.
Yeah, any form of electrical assistance these days, and actually there's quite a fair bit. There's 160 Newton meters of pulling power.
Wow.
So basically, when you have electrical assistance, it starts from 0 rev. So when the battery is charged up, you have immediate torque from 0 revs. So that helps a lot to overcome the weight of the car, and it feels in the top, the low end top. One of the main concerns that a lot of people might think that a 1.5-litre, is it going to be slow? Is it going to be laggy? Definitely not. Yeah, it's anything but laggy. 0 to 100, 7.7. 7.7 seconds. That's outrageous. So if you look at the previous C200, 0 to 100 was 7 point something as well.
Yeah.
So again, moving from a 2-litre to a 1.5, you're not losing performance at all.
If anything, you're gaining because you're saving a lot of money on road tax.
Yes, right? 90 ringgit. 90
ringgit road tax. You're paying the same road tax as a MyV, Toyota Vios.
1.5, yes.
Yeah. And
as opposed to a 2-litre, which is close to 400 ringgit.
Yep. The engine is also a lot lighter now compared to a 2-litre motor, and you really can feel it. The front end is a little bit lighter than what I remember in the pre-facelift C200. And the suspension is really supple. It's running on 18-inch alloys, but the way it wafts through undulations is quite. I think a lot of people would not complain about.
Yeah, I mean this is why Mercedes-Benz were very happy to talk about the tagline of never stop improving. I think this is what most consumers or car buyers expect.
Even in the C200, you're not losing out a lot. You also get the blind spot monitoring, all these digital screens.
No one will feel any.
Yeah, you won't feel
shortchange
in a C200 or C300.
And looking from the outside, even that there isn't a lot of difference,
right,
except for the AMG
compared to the Avantgarde line in this one.
Yes.
Yeah, but you also get a very nice high performance LED headlamps.
That's
I
right.
have to say, the high performance LED headlamps looks more expensive than the multi beams.
Yes, they light up halfway at night and half portion of the headlamp, and it creates a very slick profile.
Right.
So
it's quite an interesting design.
The running design, when the car is in motion, it will look very different.
Right. The new tail lamps, what do you think about it?
I think the new tail lamps is again a mild touch to make it look current.
Yep.
Again, the shape has not changed.
No.
The composition has.
The graphics are now like... Okay, looking at another facelifted C-Class right in front of us.
Yes.
It looks like an inverted C. And it looks like a C. It really it feels to me that it ties in very well.
I didn't see it that way.
Right?
You're right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like a very nicely executed C.
Seeing is believing.
Seeing is believing. Yeah. But in terms of dynamics, do you think that the C-Class is still competitive against like new rivals like the S60, for example, and the G23 series? I know we have not driven both of them.
Yeah, we have not driven.
But looking at it, what do you think? What do you feel?
I think having driven many generations of C-Class and Mercedes-Benz in general, in the C, they used to be very safe handling car.
Right.
And now the current generation one, and after what we did yesterday when we drove up Cameron Highlands through a pretty tricky and challenging course route, actually the new C feels quite sporty, much more rear-wheel drive feel to it. For example, compared to a BMW. BMW has always been a bit more performance-oriented.
Correct.
Balance was a little bit more playful, a little bit more fun. But I think Mercedes-Benz in general, and not just the C-Class, have moved on more on the sporty side of things.
Right. And now with this new engine, it makes the whole driving experience a little bit more engaging.
Yeah, I think the C200 will be perfect for majority of users are going to be driving it in town.
Yep.
And the electric motor assistance is going to come in very, very handy.
Yep. And it also introduce a little bit of element of fuel saving.
Definitely.
Right?
It will.
And sitting here, I don't feel the electric motor working.
Yeah.
And I feel that that's very important.
Yes.
Because if you are feeling the battery recharging, you're feeling the battery giving it boost, that means it's not a very refined system. Because all these systems, the most important thing is to make it transparent and very intuitive to your driving, and it doesn't interfere with your driving feel
right off the bat, you, even though this is a mild hybrid, you do not feel the electric motor kicking in.
No.
Right? You do not feel the brakes feel natural.
Very natural, in fact. But to sum it all up, the facelifted C-Class, the changes might look very minor. It doesn't look too different. But I feel that the new introductions, the technology, and then that's introduced in the facelifted model really brings the C-Class, elevates its proposition.
I think the little things that they've added, the new headlamps, tail lamps, and of course what they did on the inside is actually
very nice, right?
Yeah, it's very nice.
If you guys want to find out more about the C-Class, do check out Eugene's Things You Need to Know for a quick overview of all the C-Class range, the C200, C300 and the C43 AMG. As always, thanks for watching. My name is Adrian and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!